Hello, this is Dr. Gretchen Kubacki, and I am here today to talk to you about ACT, Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, as it's used in my new book, which is called Moving Through Grief, Proven Techniques for Finding Your Way After Any Loss. And the book is broken up into several very short, sharp, actionable sections, and it is designed to be used with a notebook. And I have questions that I ask in the book, and I will ask you to journal to them. One of the things that I talk about in terms of ACT specifically is something that we call the noticing self. The technical term for it in ACT is self as context. I actually find that kind of confusing. But basically what we're talking about is that there's two parts to the mind. There's the part that thinks and the part that notices that we're thinking. So the part that thinks is just going, right? When you get anxious, that part is really, really busy. When you get depressed, that part tends to get really slow. We don't even think about this other part, the noticing part. Maybe you do if you've been doing some sort of meditation or that sort of thing. But basically what it means is that you don't just have the thoughts, because our thoughts are often quite automatic, they're negative, and they are programmed into our brains by other people. Well-meaning people usually, like our parents or our schools or our religious organizations or friends, but they are also something that takes a lot of time and energy, and we get stuck in believing those thoughts. That's what I'm saying. The thoughts are not necessarily true. The thoughts are not your emotions. Your emotions aren't necessarily true. They're all something to be noticed and observed. And how do we do this? Well, I'll teach you in the book, of course. But you might have the noticing mind in effect when you are preparing to go to a social gathering with some people that you haven't seen in a while, maybe not since the loss, and you're feeling anxious, scared, a little intimidated, kind of shy. Maybe it's not even who you usually are or how you are, but that's just how you're feeling since you had your loss. And you don't like it, and you're uncomfortable. And what you want to do is fake being sick, stay home, pull the covers up, get on the couch, avoid, right? Not healthy. How do we know this? Well, we know this because you have already used this book and the exercises in this book to define what your important life values are and to make a plan of committed action. So your values might include things like family and good mental health. Well, by going to this family gathering, say you have dinner once a week together on Sunday nights, you will be furthering the goals of good mental health as well as social connection and family time. That means that even when you don't feel like doing it, you're doing something good for yourself. What your noticing mind may do or say is something to simply be curious about. Your mind may be saying all sorts of terrible things. This is going to be a mess. It's going to be horrible. You're going to be sad. You're going to cry. It's going to be awful. You're going to hate it. You're going to regret going. Notice how your brain is getting really, really worked up over what might actually prove to be nothing or what might prove to be good, but in any case is moving you toward your valued quality of life. Sound intriguing? Grab the book. Read more about it. Check in with me. Share this video with anyone that you think might be helped by it. And if you have questions for me, post them below. Thank you.